Welcome to the Panda's Kitchen. I'm your host, the Panda, and here we're going to be creating some sublime, awesome cooking. In today's episode, we're going to be using the Final Fantasy XIV Online official cookbook. We're going to be making the Starlight Dodo. Though I will be using a chicken instead of a duck. I couldn't find a duck. And I'm not putting the glaze on it either. I'm trying to lose weight, and the honey, orange, and molasses is not the way to go to help me stay on track on a lower carb diet. So, this is my take on the Starlight Dodo from Final Fantasy XIV official cookbook. To get our Starlight Dodo going, we will need to slice our oranges and lemons and shallots up. We're just going to have them all into halves. We will pull our herbs out of our fridge and get those going, and then get our chicken, prep the chicken. So the first step is to prep the chicken actually. Now they want to pour hot water over the skin of the duck and tighten the skin up according to the recipe. Now if that actually works with a chicken, I have no idea. We're about to find out. Alrighty, so we're going to need our freshly cleaned pot from this morning to boil the water and to pour over the chicken. So let's get that boiling water started here. We got our water on, and you know that old anecdote of, oh, you watch your pot, it never boils. Well, we're going to sit here and watch it, and I have a feeling it's going to boil no matter what. And then after that, we'll get our chicken all nice and prepped and throw it in the oven. We'll be right back. Now that our water is actually steaming and a little bit of boiling, we're going to prep our chicken to get a little soaky soak in some boiling water. Alright, with our water boiling right back here, we're going to prep our chicken that's very hot and get it ready. So here's our chicken. I need a knife. Alright, here's our chicken. We're going to cut it into this, drain the liquid out of it, and then pour some hot water onto it, flip it over, and pour some more hot water onto it. Yeah, juicy. And you know what? We're gonna get this all nice and chickeny. Yes, I am. Alright, if I didn't mention it before, which I don't think I did, you're supposed to preheat the oven to a nice balmy 350 degrees. So, let's do that right now. Alright, now that we got our chicken out here, we're going to bring over our boiling water and pour some on the skin. It's supposed to tighten up the skin. Now if it does, I don't know. Oh, it does. Look at that. It did. Alright, let's flip it. Let's drain the water out of there. Flip it. Alright, see how loose the skin is right here? We're going to see if it actually tightens up. It did. It does tighten up. Look at that. I had my doubts. But it did tighten up. There we go. Alright. Now that we got our 10. Now that we have our skin tightened up, we will. I don't want it cooking yet. We'll let that sit there for a second, and we're going to prep our shallots, oranges, and our herbs. So we'll be right back. Now that we have our cutting board here, we're going to cut up our shallots, half a lemon, then half an orange. And by half, I mean just going to cut them in half. Shallots, I'm going to cut in quarters. Hey there, welcome to my fridge. So in here, we're just going to grab our roasting herbs. So I'll be right back. So here, I forgot to make sure my mic was on. So all I'm doing here is having the lemon and the orange, and then quartering the shallots that are up on the screen now. And then that was a quick thumbs up saying all right. And I walk away to get a bag to start putting all the stuff in. I have no idea what I was doing there, but this is what happens when you don't make sure your mic's turned on. Oh, I was getting gloves because I was going to start touching the chicken. That's right. So I'm getting not vinyl, but yeah, vinyl gloves, not latex, but vinyl gloves on that I use when I normally cook. That beeping was my dinner being preheated there. So now I'm getting a bag prepped up so I can put the skins of the shallots on in there. The stickers off the oranges eventually, I think. Oh, no, No, that's not what I was doing. There was still some ice inside the cavity of the chicken, so I was pulling that out. Unfortunately, I didn't realize there was a bunch of ice still left in the cavity. I thought it was fully thawed. Now I'm getting some new gloves due to the fact that I had to pull out all the ice, and those gloves were all chickeny, and I didn't want to cross-contaminate anything more than I have already done. I cross-contaminate a lot. Do not follow how I cook. I'm just showing you what I cook and how I do it. Do not do it my way. Disclaimer, YouTube. Because it's bad for you. So here I got my my little Pyrex glass pan with my roasting, I don't know what to call it, roasting grate. And there's chicken. It's a fucking chicken. I don't know what else to say. I was washing off the gloves so I didn't have to change them again and wipe them off, drying them off. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm telling you right there, you don't want the sticker. Nope, no sticker. No sticker. You don't want the sticker in the board. So go ahead and shove it down on the cutting board. And I'm telling you how to cut this. Alright, that way is a no. You don't want that. You want it that way. You want long ways, not short ways. Go ahead and cut it in half. Like so. And set it off to the side. Thumbs up. Alright. Now I set it off to the side. Get my orange. Again, sticker is a no-go to put into the... Ooh, yeah. So let's talk about that. Knife safety. Always make sure you have a hold of your knife. I got lucky, didn't hurt myself. Again, not that way. That way is correct. Cut it in half. All right. Now we got our oranges done. Now we're going to do our shallots. We want I'm showing you a piece of the skin, outer skin of the shallots. We don't want that. And that's me shaking my finger saying, hell no, we don't want that. Cut off the two sides, well, not sides, but two ends. Don't do how I cut it. That's not good. Just so you all know. Then I try to get the skins off. They're a pain in the ass on shallots, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? So I fuck around with the shallots for a while, and it takes a long time. You know, I'm not a professional cook. I'm a home cook. I love to cook, and I just want to share that cooking experience with y'all. All right, I just want to share it with y'all. All right, eventually, I do get the damn fucking skin off by peeling away the first layer of the shallot, and you'll notice I do that a lot on my onions. I actually cut into the first layer and just peel the first layer off. I find it a lot easier to do it that way on shallots and onions, just because I do. That's what I do. All right, we cut it in half, turn it, and cut it in half again, and there you go. It's in quarters. Awesome. Now this shallot actually had two shallots. You know, I pulled it apart. I kept the bigger piece for a different recipe that will be up here eventually. And again, the same thing. I cleaned off the border a little bit. Cut off one end, cut off the other end. And this time I cut it in half and then peeled it off. Yep, there's a half. And then there's the other half. Eventually, maybe. Who knows? I'm very bad at this, and throughout the times I hopefully will get better. So that's what I was doing in this part of the video. Alright, now I'm back. We got our shallots quartered up. We have our orange cut in half. And our lemon cut in half. Now, this chicken cavity here is not super big, so shove in the shallot, shove in the lemon, give it a little squeeze, and we shove that right up in there. Take our orange, give that a squeeze, shove that right up in there. A couple more shallots. Now, we will take our rosemary, thyme, oregano. What's in here? Oh, parsley, rosemary, and thyme. We'll shove that up in there too. Alright. Then we'll shove some more shallots up in the front here. Get our chicken in there. And, oh man. The other half of the lemon and the other half of the orange. Alright. Give those a little squeeze, get some juices going. Alright. Let's see what's next. Well, transfer the duck to our rack. We did that, but this is a chicken, not a duck. Tie the legs together, and that's not going to happen. Preheat the oven to 350. I have done that. Remove the duck from the refrigerator, pat dry, season all parts of the duck with pepper. Alright. So let's pat the chicken dry here. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 load in. There we go. Here's now dry. And it says black pepper. So we'll season it with a little. Get you guys tuned in here. A little bit of black pepper. You know, and I never cook without putting a little bit of salt in there. Salt. Alright. Our oven is now preheated. Our chicken, or I should say our dodo, is now ready. We will be putting it in the oven for 1 hour. and then flipping it upside down for another 25 minutes, and we'll take a temperature reading, and hopefully it's at that 165 mark that we're looking for. I might need to adjust the racks there. A little bigger chicken than I thought it would be. There we go. And voila! In about an hour and a half, our chicken will be ready. I'll see you then. Alright guys, now it's time to see how our Starlight Dodo has turned out. Let's take a look, shall we? Some oven mitts here. Alright. Oh yeah. There we go. I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot to flip it. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's get a better close-up. Skin's nice and crispy up on top. There you guys go. Look at that nice and tasty looking bird. Yeah. Now we're gonna let that cool down, and it's gonna be my lunch for the week. Yes, sir. So there you guys go. One Starlight Dodo chicken, not duck, Final Fantasy 14 Ultimate Cookbook. Done. See you guys around in the next episode. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.